Hello students, welcome to Anne's classes. Let's do a factorization exercise 5a. We are with question 4 and it says factorize by the grouping method. Now how do we factorize by the grouping method? So in the first step, group the terms in such a way that each group has a common factor. Now here let's count the number of terms that we have. So here we have one term here. Let's mark that. So this is one term, this is a second term and this is a third term. Now when we have an even number of terms, and it's easier to group them into two different groups in such a way they have a common factor. Now here we have 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the first term as the first group and the second and the third terms together as the second group. Now we have to group it in such a way that they have a common factor. As you can see, the first group here is just one term by itself, isn't it? So we can write it as it is. So here let's write that. So this will remain as 16 into a plus b the whole square. Now let's look at the second group. Here we have minus 4a minus 4b. Let's take out the common factor from this. So we have minus 4, as you can see, is common. So we can take that out and write this as minus 4 and the remaining we put it within brackets. So the first term here is minus 4a. We already have minus 4. We only have to write a inside. So let's put a here. And here we have a minus sign, isn't it? To get a minus sign inside, we need to put a plus sign because we already have a minus here. So to get a minus sign inside, we need to put a plus sign. So let's put the sign as plus and let's look at what is given to us. That is 4b. We already have 4. We only have to write b. So let's write b. So now we have 4 into a plus b. As you can see, we have the common factor a plus b and a plus b. So we did the first one. We grouped the terms in such a way that each group has a common factor. Then the next step is we have to factorize each group and take out the common factor. So we're going to factorize each group here. So here, look at these two terms. Now they have become two terms. We're going to take out the common factor. So here we have 4, here we have 16. Now we can say put 4 here, isn't it? Because 4 is common to both. So we can write 4. We're taking out the common factor, remember. Now here we have a plus b the whole square. That is a plus b into a plus b. And here we already have one a plus b. So we can take out a plus b as the common factor. So a plus b, this is the common factor. So what have we done here? How did we get this? We looked at these two terms and we factorized it by taking out the common factor. So this also has 4 in it. This is also 4. So I've taken out 4. Here we have a plus b square. That means 1 a plus b I've already written here. And this a plus b. So it's common. So 4 into a plus b is common. Now let's write what is left. So what is left is from the first term, since we already have 4 fours are 16, so we need to write 4 here. And what else do we have? We have a plus b. Now here it says square, we only have a plus b, one of it here. That means we need to write one more inside. So this is a plus b, 4 into a plus b. And let's look at the next one. Here we have minus, so let's put that minus here. And here we have 4 into a plus b, which we already have outside. That means it's simply 1 because 4 into a plus b into 1 will give us 4 into a plus b. So this will be 1 and now we can close bracket. So let's continue. Now this we can write as it is. That's our first factor. So let's write 4 into a plus b. Now we're going to remove brackets here and simplify it. So here we have 4 into a plus b, which is 4 into a, which is 4a, plus 4 into b, which is 4b, minus 1. So we have factorized this question by the grouping method, and this is our final answer. 4 into a plus b into 4a plus 4b minus 1. So this is how we do the grouping method. Put them into groups by taking out the common factor and then factorize each group again by taking out the common factor, simplify and come to your final answer. Question 5, a to the power of 4 minus 2a cube minus 4a plus 8. So here again we're going to group them. So the two groups, since there are four terms, we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. It's easier to make the groups. So these two will become one group and these two will become the next group. Now we pick out the common factor. So here as you can see, this is a to the power of 4 and this is a to the power of 3. That means there are three a's that are common. A to the power of 3, we can take it out. So this becomes a to the power of 3. Now the remaining from that group will go into the brackets. So here we have a to the power of 3. That means there's one a left here. So let's write that a minus. Now here 2a to the power of 3. A to the power of 3 is already here. So we only have to write 2. So we have 2. Now let's go to the next group. Minus. Now here we pick out what is common. So 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. So 4 is common. We can take it out. So that becomes 4. And here what is left? Now 4a, we already have 4. So we put a inside. We just have a. Now here we have to put a minus sign because here it is plus. And if I have minus here, minus into minus will only make it this plus. Okay. Now 4 into what will give us 8? 4 twos are 8. So this is 2. So now as you can see, we have the common factor inside a minus 2 and a minus 2. So we pick out the common factor and write that first. So that is a minus 2. This is our first factor. And what is remaining? What is remaining is a to the power of 3 minus 4. So a to the power of 3 minus 4. So we have factorized by the grouping method and this is our answer. Question 6. ab into x square plus 1 plus x into a square plus b square. Now if you look at the terms, now we have two terms, we have to pick out the common term. That's how we do it, isn't it? But if you look inside, we don't have anything that's common. Here we have x square plus 1 and here we have a square plus b square, which is entirely different. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply these properly terms and see if we can get something common. So first thing we do is we multiply ab into x square and that is abx square plus now multiply ab into 1 which is ab. Let's go to the next one. So x into a square is xa square plus x into b square is xb square. So why have we done this? Because we couldn't find anything common here. So we have simplified by multiplying everything. Now, like the previous questions, we can't take the first two and the next two as the two groups because if you take the first two, again, you're going to get back this. If you take the next two, you're going to again get back this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to rearrange this. So let's write the first term as it is. So the first term is abx square. Now let's look at the other terms and see if we can get another x somewhere. So here we have an x, we can take this. So let's take this term along with this plus xa square. So this becomes the first group. So what is left is plus ab and we have plus xb square forming the second group. So that is plus ab plus xb square forming the second group. So what are our two groups here? This is our first group, this is our second group. Now from the first group, let's pick out everything that is common. As we can see, we have 1a here and here there are 2a's, so we can take out 1a. What else can we take out? We can't take out b because we don't have b here, but we can take out 1x from here and there is an x here. So let's write that, and what is left, we're going to put it back into the brackets. So here we have ax already here, so we have b and one more x. So that is bx plus, now here we have ax, we have x already here and 1a here, so there is 1a left, so that is a. Let's go to the next group and see what is common. So here what is common, we don't have a, b is common. So let's take out only b. So if you take out b, what is remaining from the first term is a, so we write a plus, here what do we have? We have to write x and we write one more b because there's only one b outside. So x and b. So x, b. So now can you see we have a common term. Here we have a, here also we have a. Here we have bx, here also we have bx. So first let's take out the common term. That is, so that will be a plus bx. bx or xb is the same. So a plus bx, this is what is there inside. See, a plus bx, a plus bx. So I've written that first. Now what is left is ax plus b into ax plus b. So we've got our factors a plus bx into ax plus b. Question 7. Ax plus by the whole square plus bx minus ay the whole square. Now when you have a question like this, look at this. Isn't this in the form of a plus b the whole square? Now how do we do that? When we have a plus b the whole square, how do we simplify this? How do we expand? We say a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now this is what we need to apply here. So this will be a and this will be b. So let's write that a square means ax the whole square plus b square is by the whole square plus 2ab is 2 into a into by. Similarly, here we have bx minus ay the whole square in the form of a minus b the whole square. In that case, it will be a square plus b square minus 2ab. So let's simplify that. So this will be plus bx is a, so this is a square plus b square, which is ay the whole square minus 2ab, 2 into a, which is bx into b, which is ay. In the next step, we are going to expand this further because we are trying to get something common. So we have to expand this further. So ax square means a square x square, isn't it? By square is b square y square. Now here 2 into ax into by will be 2ax by, the whole thing, isn't it? Then the next one, bx the whole square is b square x square plus ay the whole square is a square y square minus, again when we multiply this, it's going to be 2 into bx into ay, which is 2bxay. Now let's look carefully and see what we can take out as groups to get something common. So here we have a square x square. So let's look for x square. So here we have x square. So let's take those two together. So this is going to be, so that's the first group, that is a square x square. So here also we have b square x square. So that is going to be a square x square plus b square x square. Now let's go to the next one. So here we have b square y square. Let's see if we have another y somewhere. Yes, here we have a square y square. Let's put that together. So that is going to be b square y square plus a square y square. Now let's look at the next one. The next one is 2axby plus 2axby. Now look at this. This is minus 2axby. We have all the letters there. So this and this will get cancelled. This term and this term gets cancelled. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms here. Now we can put them into groups and pick out the common factors. So this is the first group. This is the second group. Let's pick out the common factor here. So the common factor here, as you can see, is x square. So let's get that out. So let's write x square outside. So this is x square. And what is left inside? So here we have a square x square. We have x square here. So a square comes inside. In the next term, we have b square x square. We have x square out. So we can put b square inside. Let's go to the next one. So here we have b square y square plus a square y square. So y square is common. So y square in brackets b square plus a square. So as you can see in brackets, for both the terms we have something common. A square plus b square. Now b square plus a square, it's the same because it's addition, it's the same. So this is common. So let's write down the first one. So that is a square plus b square is the first factor, and what is left is x square plus y square, and this is our answer, x square plus y square. Question 8, a square x square plus, within brackets, ax square plus 1 into x plus a. Now what can we group here? Now we can take a square x square and a. So let's put that as one group. So that will be a square x square plus a, and what is left is in brackets ax square plus 1 into x. Now this is one group and this is the other group. So from the first group, let's look out and see what is common. Now there is one a that's common, so we can bring that out. So that is a, and what is left inside is a x square plus, there's one a already, so it is plus 1. Now here also, now we already have a x square plus 1 same as this. So we can write this as it is. We can put that x first here. So that is x into a x square plus 1. So as you can see, we have the common factor here and we have a plus x outside. So let's write the common factor a x square plus 1, which is common, and the other factor, which is a plus x. So we have our answer ax square plus 1 into a plus x. Question 9, y square minus a plus b within brackets into y plus ab. Now to form our groups to get common factors, let's multiply this. So here the first term remains as it is, that is y square, minus a into y is minus ay, minus b into y is minus by. Now how did that become minus? Because when you open the brackets, minus into plus is minus. So this is minus b. Minus b into y is minus by. Then what is left is plus ab. Plus ab. Now we can form our groups. So this is our first group and this is our second group. From the first group, what is common? Y is common. So there is one more y left. So that is y minus ay. We already have y outside. So what is left is just a. Y minus a. From the second group, what is common? B is common. So let's take b. So minus b, and inside we have y. And to have a plus sign inside, we already have minus. If we have to get plus, we have to put a minus there. So minus b is already outside, so we have a here. So it is y minus a. So we can see that y minus a is common to both. So let's write that down. So that will be y minus a, our first factor, and the next one is y minus b. So these are our factors, y minus a into y minus b. So with this, we've come to the end of our exercise. Thank you, children.